My daughter told her class, I'm a hitman. When my daughter Madison was in second grade, I got an unexpected call from her school. The principal said she needed to meet with me immediately about concerning behavior. My stomach dropped. Was she being bullied, acting out, failing something? The principal's tone was dead serious, and by the time I arrived the next morning, I had mentally prepared for the worst. Waiting in the office, I was joined by the school counselor, her expression equally grim. The principal folded her hands and said, Mr. Johnson, we're concerned about Madison's imaginative stories. I blinked. Stories? The counselor nodded solemnly. She's been telling her classmates that her father is a professional killer. I choked. I'm sorry, what? She described in vivid detail how you eliminate people for a living, that you have special tools, that you sometimes travel for days on jobs. The principal added, she said you taught her how to hold a knife properly. And that's when it hit me, and I had to fight the urge to laugh, which they interpreted as nerves. Mr. Johnson, we take these things very seriously, the counselor said, sliding a pamphlet titled Healthy Home Environments across the desk. I'm a pest control specialist, I finally explained. I exterminate bugs, not people. I run Johnson's Pest Solutions, you know, the van with the dead cartoon bug on the side. They still looked skeptical. Madison's fascinated by my job. She calls the bugs bad guys. Yes, I travel sometimes for work. And yes, I showed her how to hold a butter knife properly because she was pretending it was a lightsaber. The principal frowned. She also mentioned a special room where you keep your equipment. My garage, I said. It's a workshop. Pesticides, sprayers, protective suits, standard gear. She said you wear a costume, the counselor added. I pulled out my phone and showed them a picture from a fumigation job. This is the suit, respirator, coveralls, not a cape in sight. And the trophies? She calls the photos I take of big wasp nests trophies. I post them on my website. Eventually, after 20 long minutes and several visuals, including a shot of Madison and me in matching uniforms on Take Your Child to Work Day, they finally seemed convinced. As I got up to leave, the principal said, Mr. Johnson, perhaps you should explain to Madison how her descriptions might be misunderstood. That evening, I sat her down to talk. Her eyes grew huge. But Daddy, I told them you kill bugs, not people. Maybe say exterminate instead of eliminate, sweetie, I suggested gently. She nodded, then asked seriously, should I tell Mrs. Peterson you don't bury the bodies in the woods behind our house? What bodies, Madison? The ant colony you murdered last week, she replied matter-of-factly. I made a mental note, fewer nature documentaries with humanized bug colonies. The next day, she proudly told her class, my daddy humanely relocates bugs to heaven and is completely innocent of all charges. I got another call from the school.